Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope that you're having a wonderful pancake day, Shrove Tuesday. That is today. The video is out a day early if you've noticed. I normally post on Wednesdays and Sundays, but I wanted to get this video out today because I want to talk to you about what I'm doing for Lent. So for the next 40 days, I'm going to be giving up Instagram, watching YouTube, and being on my streaming platforms. Okay, I have thought a ton about why I want to do Lent and why I want to give up what I'm giving up this year. For the last few years, I've done different things. For a couple years in a row, I did 40 acts. This year, they aren't doing it in the traditional way. They're doing something different, and it launches tonight, so I can't tell you exactly what that is going to be because I don't know yet. But traditionally, they would send you an email with an act to do every single day. There would be different levels, so that was accessible for everyone. And you would do an act of service, an act of generosity, an act of kindness for 40 days. So rather than giving something up, you were giving back or giving to somebody. That was really awesome because Easter is about the greatest gift that we've ever received, and we get to spend 40 days being in that mindset and learning to give the way that Jesus gave to us. And then I've done other things last year because of COVID. I decided to do premieres, give him 5, which was just spending 5 minutes basically spending time with God, more time with him. And so this year I was thinking what do I want to do? What do I want to follow a plan? Do I want to do something on my own? And what I kept coming back to is during the last year or so, I have done 1 week fasts. And those 1 week fasts have usually been from streaming platforms. And I did one recently, and I also cut out Instagram for a week. And it kept coming back to me that I spend a lot of time on Instagram for promoting videos and making friends and just sharing and partaking in faith online. I use Instagram for duo project work with Emelior. We have stuff coming up. And I also spend a lot of time on Instagram watching videos of dogs and just random funny videos of mostly, pretty much always dogs. If you know me, you'll know that's pretty much what I do. And I spend a lot of time watching YouTube videos and on my streaming platforms. I tend to use, at the moment, I only have Prime and Disney, and I feel like I could do a whole video on streaming platforms at some point, but I use Prime a lot, and it's like every time I'm eating, I'm watching something. Every time I'm going to relax, I'm watching something. Oh, I want to do my nails, well, I'll watch a show while I do it. It's just always in the background, or it's always there. And I think, for me, I know that if I cut those things out, then I need to spend more time with God rather than making distractions. So sometimes it's not on purpose. I might have started an episode and then you get so into it, but actually I had on my schedule that I would stop after an hour and maybe schedule in some blocked in prayer time. But I've gone over that now, and then my schedule's messed up, so I haven't implemented it. It's things like that. I don't want to be distracted anymore. I want to be wait a minute, I have all this time to spend more time with God. When I'm eating a meal, I could actually be reading my Bible or listening to my Bible or just talking to God or just sitting with him. And that's another thing. I do it as a distraction too. I don't want to sit with my own thoughts and feelings. And it's something I think I need to do. I need to sit more with my thoughts, with my feelings, and just learn to be and just be with God and just bring him into all of the moments of my day. And I think it will change my life a lot and the way that I do things. And so that is why I'm going to be giving it up. And part of that is also just to really just trust God. The thing with Instagram and YouTube is there's this thing of always having to be creating, always having to be present online, showing up to grow this audience and all of that stuff. But I don't want to be like that. This channel is supposed to be to share faith. This channel, I felt so called to do these things and share videos and get into all the stuff because I felt like it was a calling from God, that I could use some skills that I have to share like this. I have felt that way with my Instagram for a long time, that people are joining to follow to see what I'm doing, but actually it's all in God's hands. And I just want to trust him that for 40 days I won't be on Instagram, I won't be promoting videos, I won't be sharing faith or being active. And if I lose a ton of followers, then I lose a ton of followers because it doesn't matter. That's not the point of it. Even just if one post means something to one person and helps them in their journey, that's what matters. And so I'm just trusting God in this time that He will just help me to draw closer to Him, help me to just rely on Him and make sure that my focus is on Him entirely. Especially as we come to Easter, it's just such an important time to be really reflecting on what Jesus has done for you and what it means. What does Easter really mean? And I just want to spend 40 days just trying to take out all the distractions. We live so much in the world, and I just want to live apart from the world. I want to be set apart, and I think this is one way that I can do that in my life, in my relationship with Christ, personally. So I guess to just lay it out there, for Instagram, I won't be posting or on there scrolling or anything like that. I probably will have to check DMs if they come up, purely because I have family and stuff who do message me on there, but it won't be for the purposes of posting or for entertainment. And then the only place I will be visible on that you'll see me is Amelior, because that is a joint venture and it's a project that we both work on together. And I didn't realize I was going to do this when we kind of had our plans and schedules and stuff. And I think it's just a different platform, and I am going to have to be Ezriella is a great accountability partner of mine, and so I'll definitely make sure that she holds me accountable to not spending time like looking at anyone else's stories or like going through anything, but just posting the stuff that I'm scheduled to post, and then just sharing my verse of the week when I'm scheduled to share my verse of the week on stories. So for that, I will definitely be holding myself accountable, and I'll have friends to help me be accountable. And then with YouTube, again, I'm going to be posting. I'm still going to post videos. I'll probably do an update halfway through the 40 days, and I just have other things I will want to share with you guys. So I'm still going to post, but I'm not going to be watching videos myself. So again, I'm going to have to get family members and stuff to hold me accountable to that, because in a way it's easy for me to say that I've done that. It's hard for you to see that that's true, but that's what's going to be happening. And then with streaming platforms, I'm not going to be on them at all. So they can be apps that are removed from my phone. I'm not going to need them at all. So yeah, that's pretty much the plan. And then in terms of like TV, I don't really watch TV on my own at home. I only really use streaming platform stuff, which is also another reason why I think it'll be really awesome to give it up, because I think I'll spend a lot more time with my family rather than going off to watch my own stuff all the time. But we will probably still watch joint programs, like at meal times we tend to watch things together, or if my family really wanted to watch a movie as a family, I'm not going to say no to that, because it's not the thing I'm doing to fill the void all the time. I'm streaming platform like YouTube and videos by myself to fill the void. I'm wasting time on Instagram to fill the void. I'm using that as an excuse to not be doing my own private studies or spending more time with God. But doing something as a family venture, which only is like an hour of my day, is not the problem, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'm just sharing this as transparency, just to be real with you guys about how this 40 days is going to go. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm expectant to see what will happen. I know that God will move for sure. I'm so excited to be praying, not just for me, but for things in other people's lives that I would just love to see come to fruition. And it's just like a time of fasting for me, of just being away from all of those things and truly focusing in on God. And that's why on Instagram I called it like I'm giving something up, but I'm also giving. So I'm giving up the things that I enjoy, like YouTube, Instagram, streaming platforms, but I'm also giving my time back to God. I'm giving that time back to Him. I want to fully put myself back into His hands and just spend time with Him. So yeah, I encourage you this Lent to really think about something that maybe you can give up so that you can give more time to God and just get closer to Him as we get closer to Easter. Just like totally immerse yourself in the Word. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, I'm nervous because I don't know how it's gonna go. It will definitely be a challenge, but I'm excited, yeah, and I think good things will come. So I won't be on Instagram, but please do comment down below. I won't be ignoring comments. I will still reply to your comments on my YouTube channel. And yeah, I will see Instagram and all the videos that I don't get to watch in 40 days. yeah, check back in a couple weeks. I'm sure I will do a little update on how it's going and what things I'm doing instead, because I have a lot of ideas for ways I can spend time with God, and then like other habits, or like not habits, or what do I want to call it, like hobbies, other hobbies that I can do that actually can relate to me spending time with God rather than just like watching a movie. So yeah, I'll check back in soon. I hope that you guys have had some pancakes today, and that you're just having a blessed week, and I'll see you on Sunday for a Bible with Becks. Bye guys!